Built a cabin in the woods of Vermont, sold the cabin, moved across country to South Dakota, found a new piece of land, built a small woodshed on the property at first, roughed in this driveway, which still is a work in progress, but it's come a long way. It was finally time to start the cabin builds. I'm going with a 30 by 24 cabin. All the trees are ponderosa pine and harvested on the property. Work continued on the second floor in the trusses of the cabin, and that leads us to where we are now. Just got done with the concrete guy. He is a contractor, so he doesn't run the trucks, but he thinks grade-wise, no problem, the concrete trucks could make it up to the cabin build. And he also thinks the turns, they could make it up, but it wouldn't hurt to go a little wider in a couple of spots. So that's awesome news. He's gonna come back with a quote on the foundation, and we will see what that price is. I'm a little nervous, but we'll figure that one out when we get it. But awesome news. But now we'll do the turns a little bit wider. Hey, time to get to work, and we'll see what we can get done. Oh, when I heard the track sounded funny, I should have stopped and looked, but I didn't. Now we popped off. All right, fix that later. I gotta eat some lunch. Ooh, that's gonna be good and warm, I bet. Oh yeah, little pork roast. Thanks, honey. Well, I ate some lunch, got the track on. My wife came with my son and we had lunch together, so I didn't get the rest recorded, but I finished this up today. This turn is now my favorite turn. It is really wide and it's shored up with all that rock on the side, so I'm very happy with it. Tomorrow I'm going to work on widening that turn down there. Yeah, overall a really good day. I was kind of nervous about the foundation guy coming out, just seeing my road, and it sounds like I'm pretty close. In the long run, it's going to be really beneficial to have a nice wide driveway. For me, it's easy to drive because I'm used to it. But for other people, maybe big trucks or people from Minnesota, just kidding. I have family and friends in Minnesota. I love you guys. But no, it's just get it as wide and easy as possible for everyone. And I think it will pay off in the future. Remember back in the spring, I put that mat on there and grew that grass. Well, we'll have to try that again next spring. Actually, my camera stand tree here, leaning over the driveway. So sadly, I think it has to go. I know my kids think I'm the onceler, but I assure them I'm not. There's just, there's plenty of trees. That's exactly what he says too. And anything hanging over if a truck's coming through. So that one's trimmed this side of the branches off at least. See how the sandstone splits and how it shapes up and looks, because I think it could be pretty cool veneer somewhere on the cabin. We'll take some home and do a little homework this weekend. Oh, it split pretty good.
Can I try to do this?
That sandstone really shapes nicely, makes nice rectangles and squares. I do need a bigger hammer, bigger chisel, but it's definitely something I can work with. There's a learning curve. I haven't worked with sandstone before, so we'll get those shaped up nicely. That stuff's really gonna be awesome. I'm gonna start collecting it and probably stockpiling it somewhere up by the cabin build. Had a good day. We came up to the cabin yesterday as a family.
There's a rock and it has a hole right here on both of its heads. And we need to wash it out and to see if it connects. And
Oh yeah, it's like a tunnel.
just so you know, I have pixels on my shoulder.
You sure do. All over your back too. A large owl pellet. See the bones in there? What they digested. Those are like little mouse bones and small animals.
Dad?
What? Seriously? All right, let's go find Mom and Bo.
Okay. Why?
That's what you don't want to brush against. Here it comes.
No!
You guys breaking in? Look at this rock.
How did that get a hole in there?
Perfect circle.
Whoa. What?
Ooh, what happened? Did you fall?
Add that to the collection of the cool rocks that we've. Watch your leg, it's about to drop.
There you go.
Nice.
Good job.
Can you do this one?
No, I got a chainsaw. Once we get up there, I got something to show you that kind of appeared last week. It's a little nerve-wracking. Have some nice new road base. We'll get this cleaned up after I show you what has developed here. We're about 75 feet off my driveway. There's like a natural spring that has come out of the side hill, and it's just caused a landslide. And this is about 75 feet across, where this whole side hill is just sloughed off. It's right on the property line. Most of this is my neighbor's property, but our land is just up here. I'm really hoping it hasn't done anything more over the last couple days. I put a little flag here to make sure. Backing up at my neighbor's culvert, sit here and listen. I don't know if you can hear it on camera, but you can hear the water coming out of the hill. We'll watch that flag and see if it erodes any further. So yeah, we'll check on that every day. Keep our eyes on it. Make sure it doesn't come up any more toward the driveway, because that could be disastrous. Maybe there's something good that can come out of it. If the surface water is that close and seeping out of the hill, some of the wells in the area are like 300 feet deep, but maybe mine doesn't have to be that deep, because every foot is like $65. I'm gonna get digging. Drainage all cleared out here and trenched. And I left these rocks up here. Pile of sandstone I'm gonna start hauling up to the cabin. We're now gonna work on this outside turn. Okay, just got word of a tornado and hail warning coming, so I'm gonna try to get home. Also possible inch of rain. We'll see if that landslide gets any bigger. Looks pretty menacing. All right, it's the next day. The storm last night where we live, which is about 25 minutes from the property, it really wasn't that bad. It downpoured. There was a little light hail, but nothing too serious. But it doesn't mean down here that the weather couldn't have been drastically different. So we'll check on the condition of the driveway, then we'll go check on that landslide. Rain gauge says we got a decent amount here. A lot of water was rushing down here. I'd make these little rock dams to catch the sediment so it doesn't wash out as fast. And you can see this rock dam was all filled up. And then as you can see, some of the water came down, kept going down the driveway. It's good I'm seeing this now and can make like a bigger ditch on the inside so that water stays in the channel and then catches the culvert. Yeah, there was quite a bit of water. I'm interested to see the rest of my culverts. And now we'll go check on the one down there, see how that held up. Looks all right, nothing washed out. I have a small feeling that landslide opened up. One from yesterday worked well. Oh, looks like I'm wrong. Good thing. Flag's still here. No noticeable movement, which I'm shocked by. See the steam rising up from the wet soil. Still hear a ton of water coming out. I spilled a little bit initially because I didn't know how fast it was going to come out, but I'll be prepared next time. But that doesn't leak. This thing dripped constantly. Finally got one of these. One of my viewers, Russ, I believe, put me onto those. So I went on Amazon, didn't know they're still available, but bought myself some. That is so much better than this. Thanks, Russ. Morning. I just wanted to talk a little more about foundation. It's a huge piece of the cabin. I had the contractor out a week ago now, and I was expecting to receive an estimate in the days following his visit. However, I still haven't received an estimate. I even reached out to him at the beginning of this week and still no word. So it's a little bit concerning to me. Maybe I'm being a little overbearing, but I expected within a week I could have just some rough figures on what I could be expecting for a price on the walkout basement if his crew came in and did it. But since I haven't received that, it's got my wheels spinning a little bit more. And a viewer previously had said, why don't you just do the foundation yourself? And that's really got me, that had me thinking about it. And then this kind of unresponsiveness from the contractor has me thinking even more. Maybe I should just do the foundation myself, pour some footings, and then do a block foundation. And since it's a walkout, I would only have to do like the back half block, and then the front half would be on footings, but stick built. So I'm really thinking about all options now. I'd have to do a ton of research on it, but I think I'm capable of doing that. It would be a lot of hard work, but it would also be pretty rewarding to have said I did the foundation also. I also reached out to a second company, and because I wanted at least 2 estimates, and I haven't even heard back from them either. So there's a lot of development happening in the area that I live, and a lot of people are busy, and I just don't want to run into issues with, you know, just getting the guys here to, you know, do the work when I'm here and capable of doing it in my own head. But right now, I'm leaning toward doing this myself, but I'll keep you guys updated. That's no sure thing. Maybe he's going to email me today or get back to me today, and the estimate's going to be something that we see as good value. All right, we'll see. Whoops. Oh, set my wife's water bottle on the track, but forgot to take it off. Oh, maybe we can hammer that back out. Stainless steel, right? Okay, well there you have it. From where it started to where it's come. I spent a lot of time in that excavator. I calculated about 400 hours since I purchased it last November. Probably 50 of those hours were working on harvesting trees and building the cabin, but the other 350 approximately were working on digging that road. So when I bought the excavator, didn't even know how to use it. I've really come a long way, and I think this driveway is finally getting close to where it needs to be. That's where we'll end things for this episode. Big decisions coming next time. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.